Hello, I'm live. I don't know if you can hear me. If you can hear me, if you can see me, please say hi. And I'm going to look at a different account so I can see your comments a little better. Give me 1 second. Can everyone hear me, see me? Let me know who's here. Wow, okay, now I'm seeing you guys. I have, oh my gosh, I have so many people here. I have Kanika, Shreya, hi, Hilma, Ayash, and Dunchang, Nilandri, Kavita, Mid, Rayanne, GK, Renoa, James. Hello, 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 hello. And Serenity, James, Dassy, Helena, Random, Cruiser, James, Samir, Rayanne, Fanel, Jennifer, Serenity Hall, Shiva, Vedika, and Patrick, Alejandro, Sanita. Welcome everyone to this live stream. I know that I haven't done a live stream in a very, very, very long time, and it's just so nice to see you all live again. Let me see if I can turn on this light here. Well, not really that good. Okay, so can you hear me? If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up and let me know. Can you see? Okay, so Paula said you can see and hear me clear. All right. Today we want to do something very, very, very special. This is something I really haven't done at all. I've never done it with anybody. I've done it by myself and I've done it in secret. This is what we're going to do is a divination session. Basically, if you haven't done a divination, it's very similar to like pick a card or, you know, like basically you pick a random card to see future. And the reason why I don't like to do this is because the Buddha himself suggested that, you know, you shouldn't always resort to that type of things to decide for you, because you know all divinations do is really to give you one of the possible possibilities. You know, just like there, you know, imagine there are a million possible outcomes, and with these divination techniques, you are basically picking what's right ahead of you. So basically, what you know the karmic forces are driving to create that immediate reality. You can see that, and according to what I've learned from my teachers and also just from you know a lot of spiritual traditions, you know, we have the power to choose our future. We don't want to always ask, oh God, please tell me what's coming next. That's called manifesting by default. That's not called manifesting, you know, from the place of being a chooser. However, the Buddha did say that, you know, sometimes when it's a critical moment, when you know there's something really strong coming and you want to know, you know, you want to get some divine guidance, you can come from that kind of angle, you can come from that energy, then it is okay to do divination. Just don't do it too often, and also see this as a process to merge with the highest energy, not with some kind of low energy, because there are, you know, I've been telling a lot of my clients, don't just seek any spiritual connection. This is really, really important, okay? Because a lot of spirits are around us, and as humans, we can't always see all dimensions, right? So there are spirits out there that are not exactly good for us. They want to invoke fear, they want to invoke hatred, anger, you know, they are there, even though they are unseen, they're not necessarily good for us. So we want to connect to the highest source, the source of all that is, the universe as a whole. Some religions call it God, some religions call it Buddha nature, or, you can call it universe. But remember, this connection has to be a connection based on light, not darkness. Okay, and when you're connected to this source, you shouldn't feel scared, you shouldn't feel angry, you shouldn't feel despair. What you should feel is total openness and total oneness and total light and total love. So today I want to use a method called Medicine Buddha. Basically, we're opening a path to the Medicine Buddha, and we're going to ask for guidance from the Medicine Buddha. And the reason why I want to do this is because, personally, I feel really, really close to the Medicine Buddha. He's the Buddha of the East, and this Buddha in Buddhism is basically, the source of divine light, and also divine light in this physical world. This is really the only aspect of the universe in Buddhism that tells you that it's okay to ask for what you want in this world while simultaneously attain spiritual enlightenment. So I really like that. That's why, I've been practicing the Medicine Buddha mantra for many, many years, and I feel a connection to the Medicine Buddha. That's why we're going to ask for guidance from him. And the whole process is not going to take very long. Basically, we're going to use a book that I received from a Buddhist monastery. This is in traditional Chinese. And we're going to basically open random pages and ask for guidance from the Medicine Buddha. And based on the pages and the numbers, I'm going to be using Chinese numerology or Chinese astrology to basically arrive to a specific element of this energy. We're going to basically take a snapshot of today's energy, and then we're going to interpret that energy pattern, okay? And we're doing this specifically for December 21st, for everyone's well-being, everyone who's here right now, and also everyone who's gonna watch this live chat later. So before we do that, we really need to have some preparation. So I want to make sure everyone is ready and everyone's mind is clear. And also just a quick overview of December 21st. I know that there's a lot of fear, right? A lot of people are inspired, just like I said, by fearful spirits. And, they're told that tomorrow the world is going to end. And I'm here to tell you all again, the world is not ending, okay? If you believe the world is ending tomorrow, please just close this live chat and go somewhere else. This is not the place to believe that the world is going to end tomorrow. This is also not a place to believe that tomorrow we're going to have a major earthquake, a major... I believe that the universe loves us, and I believe that, yes, we are severely challenged as humanity as a whole. We're challenged, we're greatly challenged. However, this is a pivotal point of our history. We are here to make that choice. It's up to us. It's up to our choice, okay? So if you choose gratitude for tomorrow, if you choose prosperity, if you choose to use this great energy happening in the universe to manifest your dream life, please give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up on the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. My name is Karin E from ChoosingGratitude.net if you don't know who I am, and this channel is all about helping you manifest your dream life, okay? So yeah, I want to see what you're saying right now. Let's see. Probably today I won't be able to answer a lot of questions because I do have a jam-packed plan for you all. We want to do this divination with a lot of sincerity and also with a lot of clarity and clear energy. That's why I'm probably, reading too much of your comments and answering questions will kind of dilute the energy a little bit. But let me just look at, wow, I have a lot of thumbs ups. Very good. Okay. Bryce said tomorrow is a day of supreme and divine spirituality. Absolutely, Bryce, you are right. So I want you to see tomorrow as a special day for you to enter into a parallel reality of your dream life. And imagine there is huge energy piling up in the universe. Okay, so this conjunction that is coming, the conjunction between Jupiter and Saturn in Aquarius, is something so rare that it comes once in 800 years. Okay, this is so rare, and this is very, very powerful. And tomorrow is also winter solstice, and winter solstice signifies the entering of a new season, the entering of new energy. And also remember, we also have a Mars in Aries squaring this great conjunction. So Mars is explosive energy of action. So use this to kind of use this energy to propel you to a greater future. And I want you to think of like, when we are trying to shoot a rocket into into the space, okay? Think about that energy that is super, super powerful, and you need that energy to shoot the rocket into the space, right? However, imagine if you point this energy at an earthly object, what will happen? Great disaster, right? So that's why some people say a great disaster is about to happen. And I say, you know what? Let's all choose for that not to happen. That's why I have been talking about mantras. I have been talking about meditation. I have been talking about, using this energy to, guess what? To propel you into your dream life, okay? So don't point this energy at an earthly object. That is very, very important. What is an earthly object? Anything you are worried about, anything you're fearful about, okay, or anything materialistic. When you point this energy to that, it's like a nuclear bomb, okay? So we don't want to do that. It's very, very important that we're just going to visualize ourselves pointing this energy at, the space and the infinite, the total peace, infinite joy, infinite gratitude. We're going to use this strong energy that the universe is giving us tomorrow and propel us into a greater future. And another thing I want to clear up is that, everybody is talking about December 21st, and I've talked about this in several videos, but in every video I repeat this. I don't know if you've heard of this, but I want to say this one more time. The date is just sort of the mathematic culmination of this energy. So that's what the astrologers say, right? However, you can't really pinpoint a date to this great energy, right? It's just like when you're shooting this rocket ship into the sky. You can sort of, set a timer and know at what point you're gonna accelerate, but you can't really say at what exact moment something is going to be manifested, right? You can't really say, okay, this little flame is gonna come out at this particular hour. Thank you so much, Scarlett, for the super chat. By the way, we do have a super chat if you want to support the channel. Really appreciate your super chat. Thank you so much. So yeah, I want you to think about, when you're shooting this rocket, right? You don't pinpoint a specific timestamp. And now I don't want you to be so attached to this day, okay? You can't say that, okay, once we enter into 1221, everything is gonna explode. It's not like that. We're really just trying to use this day to kind of estimate the energy. In a way, we're already in this energy, okay? You can probably feel it just by looking at things happening in our world, right? And this energy is right here already, and it's probably gonna peak tomorrow, but when is it going to manifest into something? I think that's up to the divine. Really, really, positive, and just be really, really grounded. And if we could all do that, I see that right now we have 143 people online right now. If just our small group, this 143 people, if we can all be grounded, we'll be fine, okay? And I've been sending out mantras and the meditations, use them, and the Reikis, and if you could just use these tools to remain calm and also visualize yourself stepping into your dream life instead of some kind of a great disaster, we'll be fine. Collectively, we just need a small group of people who can really steer this energy in the right direction. That's all we need to do, just like shooting that rocket ship. You don't want to point it at some kind of earthly object. You want to point it up, okay? So remember that, you will be okay. Now, let's look at some quick comments and questions, and then we will start our preparation for the divination today. All right. Okay, Jamal Fisher, it's your birthday today. Happy birthday. Serenity said, I've been using your Namu Samanda mantra and love it. I love that mantra. That mantra is so very powerful. And just go to my channel and look for, I think it's the most recent video I made. It's the Namu Samanda mantra. Chant it, okay? Chant it tomorrow. All right. Beautiful, beautiful. Everyone is feeling the incoming energy. Very good. Okay, I think now we are ready for a little meditation to get started. What I want you to do is first, I'm gonna send out some to you. You're probably gonna feel the energy once we get started. I'm gonna guide you to clear your mind and close your eyes. I'm gonna start sending you some Reiki. With the Reiki, I'm going to guide you through a quick meditation. And since this will be recorded, later you can come back and listen to this meditation tomorrow. And while doing that, the Reiki will be sent out to you. You can also listen to this later to fortify your energy. And once we're done with the guided meditation, we'll do a quick 1-minute silence meditation. I don't do a lot of silence meditation here on the channel, but today I think it's a good time to just everyone be in stillness and silence for just a minute. And we're gonna regroup and we're gonna start the divination session, or maybe we'll do just a little bit of a Q&A and then we go into the divination. After the divination, depending on the divine message, I may be able to give out some individual messages. It all depends on the divine inspiration. When I turn on this live button, I don't know what to expect. So let's just let us all open our energy field and let's start the meditation. All right. So I want you to, if you can close your eyes, please close your eyes. And I want you to take a 3 big breath. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and breathe out. Now I want you to feel totally still, completely in this divine silence. Now I'm going to send you Reiki energy. Reiki is the purest energy of the universe, and Reiki is the activating energy that keeps this universe together, and it gives life and it heals. I want you to receive this energy right now, and this energy is being sent out as we go through this guided meditation. It's going to be quick, okay? All right, now I want you to visualize the Reiki coming into your energy field. I want you to see it. What color is it? Can you feel the texture of it? If not, that's okay. You may see it as just a point of light, or depending on your personal karma, you see it in different colors and different shades. And this energy is now reaching into your energy field. It's going to penetrate your energy field, and now it's going to reach the area of your heart. And now imagine this point of light, the light of Reiki, open your heart. It's going to open your heart. All right, let it open your heart. Your heart is open. Now, great light come out of your heart. Beautiful, divine light. This is your greatest light within. And imagine this light, or visualize this light becoming one with the Reiki energy you're receiving. You are one with the Reiki energy. You're one with the light of the universe. Now, just see your own energy field become brighter. Brighter and brighter and brighter. And before you know it, now it's becoming beautiful, beautiful, bright white light. It's so beautiful and so bright that you can barely open your eyes, but the light is super safe. It's not gonna blind you. And now you try to open your eyes. In your mind's eye, you're opening the eyes of your mind. And when you open your eyes, and your physical eyes are still closed, but your mind's eyes are open, and wow, now a brand new world is opening right in front of you. You're sitting in a beautiful garden, beautiful light coming in, and you feel totally at peace, and you feel so good. And now imagine that you become like one of the big trees in this beautiful garden. Imagine, your energy rooting down. It's like you're growing roots, and these roots are going down deep into the beautiful, rich soil of this garden. And God is telling us this is the divine garden. This is the garden of your dream life. This is the garden of the divine, and you're going to root yourself in this garden, okay? So imagine roots coming out of you, energy roots. You're going to feel so grounded, and you're going to feel so stable. And just allow your roots to go deep, deep, deep into the soil, into the ground, and feel so stable and so safe and so secure. Okay, and now far in the horizon, you're looking at this great conjunction of Saturn and Jupiter, this great conjunction tomorrow, December 21st, it's coming up, it's rising up like a rising star, and it comes at you with this huge, huge, huge energy, okay? But you're not afraid, because you know that this energy is going to propel you into your dream life, and also propel our whole world into a better future. So now you feel that you are ready, okay? And now a part of you becomes almost like a rocket, okay? It's the top part of you is the rocket, and the bottom part is this deeply rooted tree. So now you're going to just merge with this beautiful big energy of conjunction coming in, and it becomes one with your rocket part, and it's just gonna shoot you into the space, and you feel so light and so joyful, full of gratitude and joy and fun. And now this is taking you into a new place of your dream life. Now look around. This is a beautiful collective future of our world. This is a new world where we're no longer hateful, where we're no longer divided. We're standing together, and everyone is taken care of, and everyone is happy and you are living in your dream life. And now for some reason, you can still see, in an alternative universe, in this physical reality, your roots are still there, but these are physical roots, and these roots are so stabilizing, and it's always there for you. That's the stabilizing energy the universe has for you. So now you are simultaneously existing in the old universe and the new universe. And you're ready to travel back and forth. You are ready. Either you want to go over there or you want to stay here, but still stay in this beautiful soil. That's up to you. But either way, that's your choice. And you are delighted, you're joyful. Now we're ready to gradually come back, and now, just imagine this scenery is fading in front of you, and you're still feeling that you're in this beautiful, great light, but now everything subsides. Just the light, just the Reiki remains, and your heart is gradually closing. And the light disappears, but the light goes into your heart and it stays in your heart. All of this beautiful light and everything you have seen just now goes into your heart. So now you can take your hands and put your hands on your heart and close that portal, and know that you can always open that portal whenever you are ready. Beautiful. We just experienced that great conjunction, that great energy, and not only we're not destroyed by it, we are using it to manifest ourselves into a new reality. Okay, so now just visualize yourself gradually come back to your body, and you're still gonna sit there. Now we're going to just sit in silence, in absolute silence for 1 minute. Remember, stillness is the most powerful thing. And in this stillness, just put your consciousness at rest and quiet your thoughts. You may be thinking of something. I see people are typing. Stop typing. You don't need to type. And I'm not reading anything on the screen because I am in this energy with you. Okay, we're beyond those words that you can type. So we're just going to sit in silence, deep silence right now, and feel 100% connected to the divine, to whatever God you believe in. All right, 1 minute is up, and I want everyone to come back to the chat with me. Let me know how you feel. Do you have anything you want to share with me? Anything you want to share with everyone here? Please type in the chat, and I'm going to just look at your chats real quick. Sarah said amazing. Vin said beautiful visualization. Jennifer said amazing. I'm glad you feel amazing. That's exactly how I want you to feel going into December 21st. And Ali said it's still 12:20. Yes, it's still 12:20 where I am too. So we're doing this to get you ready for 12:21. And also, I want you to not, again, don't be too attached to this date, okay? Because the divine always comes at a time where where you're not expected, okay? So imagine if it's so easy to figure out, then it's not divine energy anymore, right? So I don't want you to think that, oh, tomorrow something great is gonna happen or something crazy is gonna happen. This is the energy, and it's probably gonna manifest in the next couple weeks. So anytime from tomorrow, like all the way till like maybe 2 to 3 weeks going forward, we're going to see great manifestations. We're going to see something manifesting, and you are going to see something manifesting in your life if you use this energy in a great way, in the right way, okay? Jennifer said, I saw different color lights coming in my mind's eye. Very beautiful. When you see colors in meditation, usually, that's just the different flavors of energy. You can ask your guides or just your inner wisdom if you don't feel comfortable calling it guides. Ask them, what does red mean to me? What does green mean to me? And you can actually get answers. James said, I feel lighter and expanded. Very good. Thank you. Kavita said it was a white light, felt tingling on my face. Very, very beautiful. David said, I felt a white light shooting out my stomach like a rainbow of pure energy. Everyone, when you're doing this together, we're actually merging our energy field. So everything you're feeling, you're also sharing with the group. So we have some really, really powerful energy today. I want you all to feel it, okay? So we're all sharing this positive energy together. Nilandri says, my eyes always fill with tears while meditating. Very good. That means you are connected. Josephine said, I saw children playing in a field by a castle. Ask your divine wisdom, what does that mean? And children probably means something great is going to be created by you. Rutger Hauerfen said the Reiki light was sort of white and beige. Very good. Yeah, Reiki is basically white light because Reiki is the sort of the divine life force, just like in Star Wars, they talk about the force. That's basically what it is, okay? So the force is basically a white light, but depending on our receivers, some people see it as like a violet energy, you may see it at different colors. James said, I saw a pillar of brilliant, bright white light pulsating through all my 22 chakras. Very good. Ramanujam, I feel the white light. Karin, serene peace and love. Jessie said, stopping by to say hello. Oh, thank you. Thank you for coming by. Iptism said, is it possible to practice choosing gratitude program these days? Absolutely. If you're talking about the choosing abundance program or any of the methods I teach, absolutely. Jennifer said, I saw a very tall, bright light, little figure standing in front of me. Yeah, sometimes, when you receive pure divine energy, you can, your inner guides sometimes will show you this divine energy into a certain form. That's why, in different religions, their gods always look different, right? I heard that, in Africa, for example, in the churches, Jesus are all black, right? So it really depends on, how you perceive this divine energy. I think, you basically, the most important thing is to feel that connection with that. And however your inner psyche portrays that to you, that's the right image for you. All right. So Nicola said it's December 21st here. And you see a big tree. Iptism said your body is so warm. Very good. Okay. now I think we're ready for the Medicine Buddha divination session. Now let's get started. So first, before I started this live chat, I already did my prostrations and all the forms I need to perform. So I already did all that, and I also offered incense to the Buddha. All of these formalities are just ways for you to show the divine that you are there, you're present, okay? So when you want to do a divination for yourself, you can also try the same way, but most importantly, you want to be very, very calm and centered and show great respect, because you are part of the divine light, right? So you're basically coming home to your divine light. That's what you want to do. You don't want to connect to a lesser spirit. That's very, very important, okay? When you're trying to connect to the divine, sometimes you may encounter a lesser form of spirit, and usually that will show up as a feeling of fear, or it may tell you something like a fearful thought, or a fearful prediction of the future, or someone is jealous of you, or something bad is about to happen. That's usually from a fearful spirit, and if you follow that, you could manifest that kind of future, okay? So be very careful. So now I'm going to just randomly open my Medicine Buddha book, and I'm going to let the Buddha guide me to the 4 Chinese elements that I'll be receiving today, and these 4 elements will form today's energy snapshot. And I pray that this is for the good of all of us. I pray that this will open your eyes to see the truth of reality, and I pray that this will only lighten up your future. This will not create any dark energy. This will only heal you. This will only take you into a lighter space. All right, so thank you so much, Nick. Thank you for the super chat. If you have a specific request in your super chat, just let me know in your super chat. Maybe we could, add a little energy to that. All right, so I'm gonna now I'm going to get the very first energy element from the Medicine Buddha. Wow. The very first one I'm gonna use a notebook just for my own purposes to help me calculate, because it does involve a little bit of a calculation. I'm not gonna talk about the details. It's very complicated. So I'm going to get the first one. I'll tell you when I get all 4, okay? So the first one is down. Now I'm gonna get the second one. Now I'm gonna get the third one. And the third one is very important, because this one is, in our particular method of divination, this is like the core energy of what we're asking. So now, before I get this one, I want all of you to focus on my book, and just to focus on your question for tomorrow and beyond in your life. Okay. All right. I'm gonna take a few moments to gather everyone's energy together. Okay, and now I'm gonna get the last one. All right. Now give me about 2 minutes, and I'll let you know what energy snapshot we took and what is the divine message we got from the Medicine Buddha. All right. Okay. This is a really, really reassuring divination that we just did. It's a very reassuring result. Okay, let me tell you what I got. Okay, the first one I got, the first element I got is in metal. It's interesting, all four elements are in elements. Why is that? I think that means the spirit is very strong right now. The Buddha is telling us to focus on our spiritual side, okay? It's very clear. And the second element is in water. In metal gives life to in water. And the third one is in wood. Remember I just told you the in wood is what we are, is the core energy. And it's really crazy because I am an in wood, my birth chart, my Chinese astrology, I'm an in wood. If you have participated in my workshop 2 weeks ago, tell me what kind of core energy you are. I wouldn't be surprised if we have more in wood people here, okay? So this message is probably even a little stronger for the in wood people. So the third one is in wood, and this is the core energy, all right? And the fourth energy is in earth. So we actually got four different elements. It's not very common. Okay, thank you, Scarlett, for the super chat. Yeah, we'll pray for your healing. So Rayanne said you're metal. Okay, Jennifer said getting message to chop wood. Very good. Okay, so the core energy is in wood. You know what wood means? In wood specifically, okay, in Chinese astrology, wood is the most resilient. In wood is the most resilient sign of all, most resilient element. I wouldn't call it sign. So out of 5 elements, each one has the yin and yang side. So we basically have 10 elements if you can, look at the yin and yang. So out of all 10 categories, the yin wood is always the most resilient one. The yin wood is like the little grass, that's growing outside. And the Buddha is telling me right now that, no matter what happens, you're going to be fine because you're so resilient. As long as you keep that resilient spirit, you're going to be fine. So the core energy of today's energy snapshot is the yin wood, which is this really resilient energy that generates energy. Remember, wood is really the most contains most life, okay? So this energy snapshot is basically telling us straightforward that we're not gonna die tomorrow. There is not gonna be like a destructive worldly event. It's not like that, okay? It's almost like something that's giving us more energy to survive. So now if you look at the relationship between the in metal, the in water, and the in wood and the in earth, what you're seeing is, so when we try to interpret these patterns, we usually take out the core energy. We look at how these 3 other energies dance around this core energy. So we're basically getting the in earth giving life to the in metal, okay? And the in metal give life to the in water. And the in water, remember, we always look at this chain of elements and we want to look at which one is the strongest. The strongest one is the in water. And we want to look at the relationship of this element with our core energy, okay? So the in water is the mother of the in wood. It gives life to the in wood. So whatever is happening tomorrow, I think now we all got a very reassuring message from the Medicine Buddha directly that we are going to be protected because this in water is protection, is divine protection to this in wood. And some of you say you're water pig, you're Leo, you're this, you're that. That's all good, okay? But remember, when we're casting this divination chart together, today we're all in wood. Just for this moment, for this purpose, what we're asking, okay? The energy snapshot, we're asking, this is the energy we're receiving. Thank you so much, Rutger Hoffman, for your super chat. It said, please, let me look at this other one. You said, please pray for my rabbit Pepper to come back to earth. Thank you for healing. All right, we'll pray for that. Okay, so very important. Okay, we are going to see this protective energy manifest throughout this crazy energy explosion. This is the message from the Buddha to us. Okay, so another one that, like I just said, another point. So point one is we're divinely protected. Point two is we are resilient, like the yin wood, the most resilient sign. And point three is all the energy we're getting today is yin energy. What does that mean? If you focus on some kind of worldly achievement or worldly success tomorrow or in the next 2 weeks, more than likely you'll be disappointed, because yin is a very soft energy, but at this time, for this specific moment, this yin is going to overshadow the yang. Okay, yin meaning the power of the spirit, the power of the unseen is going to overshadow the yang, which is our day-to-day physical reality. And this is the time where all human efforts are not going to work. That's what my guides are telling me. This is a time for you to focus on your spiritual development. This is the time for you to focus on your connection. And you know, this is exactly what I've been saying, but those words are from me, but this is specifically from the Medicine Buddha. We just got this divine message. So it's very important, okay? Yeah, we're in the yin, yes, James summarized that we're protected, we're in wood, and the yin is going to overshadow the yang. So this is overall, I would say it's a very protective, reassuring snapshot. But this could also have, you know, every energy snapshot has its light side and its shadow side, okay? The shadow side of this is, if you look at this whole picture, right? The weakest one out of this is the yin earth, okay? So the yin earth gives life to yin metal, and the yin metal gives life to yin water. So, there is no direct hurt on the yin earth, but there is, you know, the yin earth is drained by giving life to everything, okay? So the yin earth is the weakest one, and the yin water is the strongest one out of all of these elements. So the weakest energy in this specific snapshot is actually the area of finances. So I would expect some weakness in the financial market, okay? And when you're trying to invest money, this is not a good time to leverage, to go out and invest money and try to make a profit. You know, that type of activity is gonna be weak, but it's not directly hurt, which means it's probably going to be okay. We're not going to see a market collapse, but we are seeing a weaker and weaker, you know, worldly economy and maybe even real estate, because this is in earth, okay? And from here, we're going to have to trace to the most powerful element, which is the yin water. Okay, the water, again, we're in the water month. You know, the Medicine Buddha is telling us the water is strong. The water, if you look at the positive side, the water is your spiritual connection, because this is the connection to the unseen, to the divine. Okay, focus on that. Because if you don't, this could also mean more infectious disease, more coronavirus, or more some other kind of virus or disease spreading. So it's very, very important for all of us to circle together and focus on the divine. And this, you know, if you look at the light side, we're divinely protected. If you don't focus your energy the right way, you could fall into the shadow side of this energy snapshot. So that is what the Buddha wants to tell us today. All right. So now I want to see, I'm just going to sit here quietly. I want to see, maybe some of you could receive a message from the Buddha, I'm gonna just try to use my intuitive words, and I'm just gonna say whatever I hear or I perceive. And this doesn't just pertain to you who's watching, but also watching now, but also people who will be watching in the future, after we're done with this, okay? So the first thing I'm seeing is, the divine is telling me there's someone in the audience who will be seeing this. Their name starts with an L. I don't know who that is. So this person, you really, really, really need to rebuild your confidence, or rebuild your connection to God. It's like you've been too busy with the world. You've been trying to find ways to succeed in this world. Sometimes you're just a little bit. It's like you're not looking in the right direction. So the divine is telling me that you need to come back. You need to come back to this divine connection. And also he says that your healing is gonna come from the area of your stomach. It's like maybe there's something wrong in your belly, that area. Healing is about to happen if you focus. So just pay attention to that area. And remember, everything I'm saying here, you may be picking up these energies, and I think there is a reason why they're telling me these things, because I feel like, we can all benefit. This is not just for that person specifically. It's really for all of us, okay? Let me see, what else do I see? Okay, the next one, I've never done this before, but it's really interesting. And the next person is, the name starts with a K. This person is suffering from some pain in their relationships, and you don't know if you should stay or you should go. The divine is telling you that there might still be a chance with your relationship. It's not completely hopeless. And what you need to do is focus on the water element, the number 9. They keep telling me the number 9, and the number 9 is a water element. So you maybe want to install a fountain in your home, and just maybe go swimming, go to the ocean. Your remedy is in the water. Your remedy is in the ocean. So that's the second one. If any of you have some questions, you can type it, because these messages come to me really randomly, especially when we open the book of the Medicine Buddha. I don't usually do that. It's not, maybe, I might have an answer for you, I might not. I'm just following my divine inspiration. So if I'm not answering your specific situation, that just means that the divine has a message for someone else, okay? So let's see what we have. Okay, crazy for myself. Your one word is courage. That's what they told me, okay? Scarlett said you feel so much pain in the dark. Stopped overdosing. Okay, Scarlett, I actually just heard a really, really powerful message for you, and what I'm hearing is that if you just reach out to, you sit, so what you want to do is you sit in silence for a whole hour. That's what they told me, okay? So for a whole hour, just sit in silence and in a dark room, and when you do that, allow the divine light. Have to ask for divine light. Have to ask if you are, you believe in any specific religion. Ask your God, the highest power, to come embrace you, and you're going to feel that embrace once you're in that, and that will give you the stronger will, stronger will to get sober, and just doing that one day is not enough. They're telling me to do it over and over and over a period of 30 days. If you could do that, your problem will be, the problem will lighten up, and you gradually come out of this. But it's really, really important to do that 1 hour dark room treatment. That's what they told me. All right. So you don't know what to ask for. Well, David, you don't need to ask for anything because we've already asked for you. So the divination session we just did is really our divine inspiration for everyone, okay? So I want to know, Sarah said, I want to know how I can find my spiritual master. What they're telling me is that your spiritual master is within you. Your spiritual master is basically dormant inside of you, and there is you don't need to find it from outside of you. You're gonna need to look within and find him or her by yourself. So that's what they're getting. Morningstar, will my girlfriend come back? Is she my twin flame? The answer is no. I don't know why. I'm sorry. That's just what I got. She's not your twin flame. Well, this is what they're telling me. Of course, when you enter into a relationship with someone, they are definitely connected to you energetically. In that sense, they are your twin flame. In a sense, everyone who have ever been in a loving relationship with us, they're all our twin flames. But, based on what you're asking, you're basically saying, is this person like, your divine partner for the future? That's their answer. They said no. Okay. So, Scarlett said, can tomorrow's solstice promote a faster growth into the fourth dimensional thinking? My guys are saying that, all these fancy words, the fourth dimensional thinking, ascension, all of that. Those are just a label of what we're experiencing right now. What we're experiencing right now is just an acceleration of energy. Imagine, when you're water, you vibrate faster, you become vapor. And that's what's happening right now. And we're all simultaneously doing that. You can call it fourth dimensional thinking. But the thing is, you have to tap into that, okay? You have to tap into that acceleration. Thank you so much, James, for the super chat. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you for your love. Okay, Rian said, I keep hearing 16. So 16, what do they have for you? What they have for you is 16 is basically 1 plus 6 is a 7. 7 is a spiritual number. Basically, you need to start stepping into a spiritual practice. You need to step into more meditation and more connection to the divine. So that's what they're telling you. Demetric, will my mother regain her balance? Let's see what they say. Well, they seem to be saying that she needs to heal her heart. I don't know what that means. Maybe she's heartbroken over something. She's something is hurting her heart. It may not be physical. It may not be a physical heart condition. It might be. It might not be. What I'm hearing is she needs to heal her heart. All right. Helena, can I still manifest my dream reality? Well, we're all manifesting our dream reality right now. That's, you don't need to. See, here's the thing. You don't want to ask the divine these very, very trivial questions because, you know the answer. The divine is always telling you that you are the master of your life, and of course, you always hold the power to manifest your reality. Even though you may look at your reality and say, well, I'm so far from where I want to go. But what they're telling me right now is all of us, we need to start going within and find that joy, that gratitude, and the courage. And they emphasize courage right now. They say that you have to have the courage to just, to keep standing no matter what happens in your physical reality. And eventually, you will see the light, but you might experience temporary defeat. That's what they're seeing. Yeah, Xian says she sees 11. Well, 11 is usually a portal that opens, and it's not a surprise that you're seeing it because right now we have the portal open, okay? So I'm going to start closing the portal very soon. I feel like we're complete. We've sent out the messages, and whoever is watching, you might be one of these people we talked about. So if you think you are, these messages mean something to you, leave a message when you're watching this video or leave it in the chat. I'm going to offer a prayer to all the Buddhas and all the gods around us, and we're going to, gently close this session. So dear universe, all the Buddhas, all the gods, please gather around us and just bless us. Just offer us the courage that you asked us to have. Give us the divine light. Give us the enlightening thoughts, the opportunities, the right people, and give us the wisdom to understand what the divine wants for us. What is the right way to go? Where shall we go? And how can we flow our energy? And all of these questions can be answered just with your presence, when you're with us, when we have our hearts open. We have a lot of suffering around us. We have a lot of darkness around us, and I ask you to please lift all the suffering. Lift all the sufferings, heal all the sick, and just lift the heavy load on our hearts. Just lighten our hearts. May everyone who sees this video get a miracle after you see this, because we know so clearly that the divine light is right here, is with all of us, and we're going to use the energy, the great conjunction tomorrow, December 21st, to discover our true home, which is the home in the heart of the divine universe. And I wish you all love, light, and gratitude. So be it, so it is, and let this energy be with you. And we are complete today. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I'm gonna close this chat today, and I hope you can come back and rewatch and just absorb that energy. I feel like we have done some amazing energy work. All of us did this together, okay? Not just me. So I want you to come back and tap into this energy whenever you get a chance. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, please. All right. Thank you, everyone. Bye. I love you.